Welcome back to another trip video, guys. We are in Toodyay at the Toodyay Holiday Parks and Chalets. We've been here, what, how many times?
We worked it out 8 times.
8
This is our
times.
most visited
Most visited
spot.
easily.
And we've never filmed it, so this is our first time.
No, never done a video here. Yeah, it's a really good park for kids. So we've actually got Georgia on board. She's just at the playground.
Yeah.
We're going to do a quick setup and show you guys around the park. But we've only had one mishap so far. Everything's perfect, but I did not bring my large axe. I only bring my little hatchet. However, it is a hell of a hatchet to bring, though. That is a, I don't know how you say that, it's a Gränsforsbruk from hand forged in Sweden. So Emma got me this for a, was it a Father's Day? I think. Anyway. Very, very nice axe. So it is doing the job, but it's struggling on these bigger bits. We'll get there. Hey. Never doubt me. All of you on the other side of the screen, never doubt me. See ya.
I never doubt you.
Beer of choice this afternoon, because after you've chopped wood, you need to sit down and have a beer immediately. So this is a Stone and Wood Easy Pale Ale, mid-strength, inspired by Scotty's Gone Walkabouts. Here we go. Oh, it's really nice. Oh, that's good. Yep, I've got 2 of those. They'll be gone soon. Troops out. We're walking down to see the emus. They got, I think, 3 or maybe 4 emus here, which is pretty cool. There's at least 3. And yeah, just a whole bunch of ducks walking around, and I think there's a peacock, and there you go. So we're here trying to figure out like what the deal is here, like boys versus girls. Like there's a bit of a partition here at the fence, so we're wondering whether these are the boys and this is the girl. But also, like, they look the same. So like if you're an emu, how do you know? Like, do you just got to go around lifting up the skirts and checking boys and girls? Don't know. Anyway. So we found little Mr. Donkey, and G, what's in here? What's in there?
Rat.
You reckon it's a little rat or a little mouse? Or a mouse or a rat? He's scooting around inside this. He's in here. He's in there somewhere, scooting around all this hay, having the time of his life. You got a couple of peacocks in here. I think you got 3. Sorry, not couple. You got 3 peacocks. You got the little Mr. Toy Horse over here, and then you got the emus, and there's also like quite a big bird pen up back too. Hey.
There is. They do have an aviary here.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Definitely cool if you've got kids to come and check it out. Sometimes it's just cool for us as well.
we booked this spot, we actually requested Pawsey Star as our campsite because this place is quite nostalgic, particularly for me anyway. This was the first place I ever came camping, where Warren and I, was our first trip together as well, so I'd not really been into camping until now, and it just really ignited something for me. We walked up this hill here when it was really dark, and we just had the most amazing view of the stars. We had the best night. It was my first time sleeping in a swag, which was, yeah, intimidating to start with, but yeah, and yeah, it just really ignited something for me, and now here we are, back again.
Making skewers tonight. Pretty simple, really. We've just got some chicken, red onion, we've got capsicum, we've got tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. Just gonna soak some skewers, and then I made a honey soy marinade at home and bring it in a little jar. So we'll paint that on and cook them on the grill.
So Woz has been doing a lot of cooking at home. Lots of new recipes, which is awesome for me. He says that he is entering his cooking era.
Stringing up some fairy lights.
Yeah.
Love it.
Even though we've got lights here.
We've got lights in the awning,
In
but
the
the
awning.
fairy lights look really cool, so
Yeah.
let's string them up. They'll look very cool later on. Done a little bit of prep for dinner as well, so I've done a bunch of chopping for our skewers, and then we knocked up some like smash burger patties for George's dinner. George is going to have like a smash burger, like a cheeseburger, and we're going to have chicken skewers, just because we're trying to smash more veg. So, and we always tend to sort of like get away from the veg at camping a little bit, so it's good idea to try and get a little bit more veg in while we're camping. Fire's cranking down there.
I've been tending to the fire.
Yeah, you tended to the fire. She actually did tend to the fire. I was tending to dinner, so, you know, can't do everything, can we? Got Georgia down there at the playground. She's having a little play and got a glass of wine.
Life is good.
Life is very bloody good. Jats crackers, Aldi style, milk chocolate, Aldi style, and marshmallows. But you got to go for the good marshmallows. You got to go for where are they?
Yeah, you gotta go for those.
You have to get Pascal's.
You do.
I mean, you can't get cheap marshmallows. You can get cheap everything else, just not cheap marshmallows. So good. We have woken up to a pretty frosty and pretty chilly morning. George is sitting down by the fire. Just chill with our iPad for a little bit while the fire kicks up. But man, I tell you what, the mornings out here are the best. So crispy and cold, and yeah, perfect for sitting around the fire with a cup of coffee. just thought I'd show you through George's sleep setup, because we actually get asked a little bit like, you know, how do we go camping with G, what do we do and stuff. So first off, we always chuck up awning, and these two walls kind of give us like a nice privacy. Like it's a good little room. And then we've been putting George's swag here on the Wanderer stretcher, so it just gets her like up off the ground. It's heaps nicer. You know, like she's away from, like, you know, especially if the ground's like a little bit rough, or like, you know, like there's a whole bunch of like, you know, ants or creepy crawlies running around. We always put the floor out as well, the sea gear floor. We put that out as well when we've got Georgia, so that way, like, you know, if she's, you know, taking her boots off and she's in her socks and all that sort of stuff, she doesn't tramp all her stuff through her swag. These things are important, guys, when you're taking kids camping. So, you know, keeping the swag free of all their sand and stuff. She just sets her swag up like just the same as her bedroom. Like, you know, she puts her stuff in there, and she like puts her books and her little toys and stuff in there, so she kind of like has it the same as her bedroom. And then I asked her this morning, I said, were you warm? And she said, yeah, I really was. Like, I was warm out. So yeah, this is a good setup for kids. And we're just in the rooftop tent, so we're literally just like, we're like right there. So this morning when she woke up and she called for us, I was already awake, so you could just come straight down. But yeah, she is 10, so I'm feeling like that's an appropriate age for, like, you know, being in the swag down here like on her own. And I think we're pretty campsite specific around it too, you know, which ones we pick. But yeah, she loves it. She sleeps all night long. Like, she went to bed about, I think she went to bed about 8:15, and she was all the way through till 6:30 this morning. So yeah, so that's also a massive plus. But yeah, good little setup for her. She loves it. Yeah. Love my blower. Perfect. Done. Okie dokie, guys, we are wrapping up our time here at Toodyay, and honestly, we always have a great time at Toodyay Caravan Park and Chalets, or Holiday Park and Chalets.
Yes, because there's two.
There's two, so you got to get it right.
Yep.
This one's on Racecourse Road, or Racecourse Drive, so you'll know because it's that one. But so good. They've got everything there. You got, you know, if you want to bring a whole bunch of friends, they've got massive sites. If you want to have a bit more secluded one, you can have one like ours. You can go around the back of the other side of the park, and you can have like an off-grid kind of camp on the back of the property there. Honestly, we so saw some people camping this morning down by where they've got the little miniature horse there, onto the field with the mist rolling through. Oh, incredible. So nice. And this is a bloody caravan, but this is us enjoying a caravan park. Yeah. This is insane. So we love it. We'll always come back here. It's only 60 minutes from Perth, so it's a really good one if you just want to pop out for a night, because it was not stressful at all. We just rolled out, had a great camp. Now we go back home. Too good. Easy. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. We really appreciate it. Please flick the subscribe button. We've got lots more content on the way, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.